be like a creeping Jesus. I'll be in your way.
Who has the worst habit in the band, and what is it?
One habit you've got, though, is Saurine.
It's not
Yeah,
a habit, that's an addiction.
That is by
Yeah.
far the worst habit.
The amount of Saurine
Not
packets
even,
in the car that I've had to, is unreal.
if food is a habit, then surely me with muffins is another one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you with Eccles cakes, does. And
Yeah,
Guinness.
that's true.
In terms of actual habits, not food, I can't stop fidgeting and playing with things. If there is something that can be picked up and moved or twisted, I'm going to accidentally break it because I won't be able to stop playing with it.
I've noticed, like, you're very, very fidgety.
For me, though, one of my habits
Go on.
is I will be like a creeping Jesus. I'll be in your way. And you'll turn around and I'll just be there.
We'll be on a stage trying to set up, right? I'll put something down, ready for something to go on top of it. Turn around, come back, and Darren's sat on it. Or his bass drums on it, or like Sam's stacked on it or something. Like he's just put Sam there. You do have a habit of just being exactly where you need to go. You're there. But it's fine. This should be a fun question. I'd like to know which album, collectively, you wish you had written or recorded.
Given we've gone over how different our tastes are, this is going to be quite a difficult question to get to the bottom of.
The best thing to do is just to start naming iconic albums.
Yes. Throw a few things out there.
For example,
Right.
like Dark Side of the Moon or OK Computer.
Which Queen album would you say is
Queen?
the best?
My favourite's Night at the Opera.
I was probably going to say Night at the Opera as well.
I mean, it's got Bow Rap on it. It's got Death on Two Legs. I'm in Love with My Car. Just really good album, to be fair. Go on, Daz.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
That sounds pretty decent, that Queen album. But what about Dark Side of the Moon?
It's just such a good album. But if we're going Floyd, why not go for like Wish You Were Here or The Wall? One of those two.
Imagine that if we wrote them.
I like Wish You Were Here more than The Wall. Abbey Road as well.
There's so many great Beatles albums, though. Abbey Road, that is a hell of an album.
I think we're pretty agreed it's either going to be a classic album or OK Computer.
In Rainbows is pretty damn good. I love that album as well.
It is. I mean, okay, let's step back from this for a second. Individually, what albums do you wish you'd written? Wow.
Honestly, I think we're best sticking to collectively because I wasn't prepared for that. It's going to be just a classic, isn't it? I think that's the only common ground we have music taste-wise.
Yeah, it really is.
Apart from the odd band like Radiohead, we all like Radiohead.
Yeah, we all like Biffy Clyro. If we're talking bass specific, I really wish I wrote the bass on Abbey Road. McCartney's bass hook on that album is so good.
Yeah. Interesting one next. What was the first moment you guys got together and thought, yeah, we've got something good? This is a difficult question because obviously the musical momentum that we've got going on has been going on a long time. Me and Darren have been playing together for a long time, but at the same time, so have me and Sam just separately. But then when you jumped on board, Sam, I think the answer to that question will be that first gig we did with you. It's not that it didn't feel any different, because no, of course it felt different, but it wasn't unfamiliar.
Yeah,
it was very natural, you know?
I mean, that might be the case for you guys. It took a while for the fear to wear off.
For you, Sam, it was like going from not gigging for 7 years almost to all of a sudden gigging. Like we were at the time, we were really hitting it hard, weren't we, with the gigs?
When I joined, we were averaging about 4 or 5 gigs a month until New Year hit. So it was such a jumping on a moving train kind of thing.
We decided that there was something good happening when I think it just gelled, didn't it? Because me and you have worked for a long time, though. We've always had that sort of connection feel-wise and with the sound.
Before, you know, like when I called you Jam then.
Yeah.
Before Jam. This has happened before.
Yeah, you called me Jam at Telford's Warehouse, and instead of like everyone ripping on you for getting it wrong, everyone just ripped on me and went, hey, it's Jam.
We had quite a clear vision of what we wanted to be and, you know, what we wanted to aim for and stuff. Even you, Sam, had the same thing. It's just when you joined, we had to sort of shift and look at it from a different angle. We didn't take a step back or anything when it came to sort of taking you on. It was just step to the side, see it from a different place. It really did a lot dynamically, sonically, and with the writing as well, because I think our writing's changed a lot. We're definitely going for a grittier, balls to the wall kind of sound compared to what we were, you know.
There's elements of your playing that the guitars can be more free, like in Stay, for instance, the whole bass thing, and it's just me playing this thing over the top, and then the guitar can do something ambient, I guess. And I think that aspect that definitely come out with your playing in it, Sam?
Like when I joined the band, it was very much a steep learning curve where not only did I have to learn like 20 songs, I had to immediately like up my game as well. So it was kind of stressful for a while, and I was just focusing on kind of getting it right. I eventually settled into this thing where I was just enjoying it, and it was fantastic. The moment that really blew my mind about us playing as a three together was when we finished writing and played together for the first time our song that is 10 minutes long.
It was nice because I think when you've been writing music for so long, sometimes you lose touch with why you started doing it. We used to write just songs because that's what we wanted to hear. Your approach to it can change a bit because you're writing songs for the band. You start to get competitive with yourself, don't you? But that song, let's just write a song because we want to write a song. And then when it was done,
And it just got out of hand, didn't it?
that was great. Like, you know what I mean? We loved it. So we just thought, why not put it in the band? I like that whole approach to it because we did it for us. That came together very naturally. It took a while, it takes a while to play it, doesn't it?
I only think it took a while because of the length of the song, because it was like writing 2 songs.
It's the structure for me. I had to remember it all these 10-minute long songs. Time plays for this amount of time, half time. It doesn't do half time here, and it's like